Hello, civilians, it's me, Pod Ranger. So, I am filming this kind of in the interim between MetroCon and Techo. So, I am a little late on my Delta H Con video. Basically, what's gonna happen is I film this here while I have some downtime before Techo, and then I think I'm probably gonna end up filming my MetroCon video diary thoughts while I'm actually at Techo. So I will be in a completely other location other than my house. So let's get right into the activities for the weekend. I did a Maid Cafe event with Kira Kira Entertainment, and I did Texas Idol Fest for the first time, which was very cool. Before this event, Martha had messaged me like a month or two before, I think, when I announced my tour, and she was like, "Do you want a tour date?" And I said, "Yes, absolutely I do." I love her so much. If you are watching this right now, Martha, hello, hi. Thank you so much for having a spot for me at your Maid Cafe and at Texas Idol Fest. And it was a really fun experience, and you will see all of the cool stuff that I will talk about during this thing. So on Friday, I did a guest performance with Kira Kira Entertainment. They did a hero and villain cafe. So Friday night was a hero cafe, and I was like the guest maid for it. And then the night after was the villain cafe, Saturday night. And they had, I should know this, hold on, let me look. I know, they were very nice to me at this convention. So on Saturday night, they had Reborn Rhythm perform for their villain cafe. They were Guilty Kiss, which, good taste. So like the food choices for like these cafes were like, for the hero cafe, it was like very light food, and then like fruit, and like the sandwich is like a cucumber sandwich. And then for Saturday, it was like very rich food, so like the tea sandwiches were like ham and cheese, and the dessert afterwards, I think, was like a devil's food cake, or like a very, very decadent chocolate cake. Both were very good. All of the food at like Kira Kira Entertainment's cafes is very good. And I'm not just saying that because I made the cucumber sandwiches for the I helped make them. So during the Kira Kira Entertainment cafe, I performed UFO. I'm gonna see if I can get some footage from this event and post it up so everyone can see it. So this is the first time I performed UFO by Playing Stars, which I'm slowly, and maybe not so slowly, getting way into Yaba Cube idols. So, and this is the first time that I implemented my, if you give me a train fact, I will give you a free pin at my meet and greets. And some people took me up on that, and that is my trick to getting you guys to tell me about special interests, specifically trains. So there was a guy that had come up to the table, and we talked for a little bit, and his train fact was that he worked for like a Japanese rail company, and he told me about the like mountain rail that was there. It was very cool. And if you're watching this, if you're out there, my dude, I've not stopped thinking about that, like, fact, and I think that is very cool. And then it was a good night. And then on Saturday was Texas Idol Fest. And I had a rough start going there. I had it's a little embarrassing to say, but I kind of had a mental breakdown during sound check. I'm still very embarrassed about it, but everyone in the community was very kind to me because, like, there was just some stress. I was dealing with, like, some bullying before the event. Not from anybody in the Texas community, just, like, in general, like online content creator shit. And they were very kind to me, and I cannot thank them enough for that. And then after that, it was totally fine. I was totally fine. Everyone was very kind to me. Like, someone gave me like the ice cube out of their thermos that they had just filled up, so that I could like help ground myself, and I like was fine. It was very nice. I'm a little embarrassed to talk about it, but I'm just, I don't know, that sticks out to my mind. It's gonna stay in there. It's gonna stay in my head for a very long time. The community in Texas is so kind. And the performance went really well. They were very supportive. And then afterwards, I had my baby's first convention-sanctioned meet and greet. Like, I did have a meet and greet after my Puchikan performance, but like a meet and greet where it's like a Taiban type thing. So it was very fun. It was, I made a lot of sales at this one. I almost sold out most of my stuff. Like when I went to MetroCon, like I was like, oh no. That's a good thing. One of the other things that makes me like, I'm gonna try not to cry, like, saying it, but I'm like, I know people are like weird about like kids in the community, but like, it is, it's at this event, like there is like some younger members of the community looking to get into more stuff, and they like, just to hear that like someone that's like very, I don't know how to explain this. It's like, I had a lot of younger people come up and like tell me that like they're very inspired by my work, and like they want to get more into idol stuff because they see my shit and they see other people's stuff, and man, it's just like, so when I was younger, I like really wanted to do idol stuff when I was like 12, 13. So when like younger people come up to me and they're like, I really want to do what you do. I do this thing right now and I'm 12 and I like doing this thing and I'm very inspired by your work. I like see myself at that age, and I'm like really trying not to get like choked up and crying over it, and it's like, it feels good. I hope I can continue to inspire people to like do stuff, especially younger people. I think being like tokusatsu themed, I think that's what the tokusatsu hero thing's all about, for me at least. That's the intended purpose. So another thing that had happened, I didn't post about this on social media. I'm gonna put a content warning somewhere on here because like someone in the community passed away during the weekend. So Switt was an idol in the community and also a VTuber, and had run like a bunch of stuff. They were in Dance Dash, and she was in like she had ran AWA's stuff, and I didn't know her all that well, but like I remember when I heard, we have mutual friends, and I ended up not posting about stuff because like I didn't feel like it was really my place because I didn't know her that well. But when the announcement came that like earlier before the convention, it really hit, because just as someone that like previously at the time where like recurrence is like Like, I don't know how to explain this. It's like, it's just like cosmic horror levels of like, it's the worst thing that can happen to a person, that you get marked as you're cleared from like your cancer, and then like the idea that it could come back and come back way worse and leave you in worse condition that you've ever been, even though you've been like fighting this whole time. That's like cosmic horror levels of like upsetting. And it's just I don't know how to like explain this. I don't know how to explain my thoughts on this at all. And finding out that they like had passed away the morning of Sunday during that when I was there was upsetting. Like, I didn't post about it during the weekend, but I thought about it a lot on the way home. I feel like I'm saying a lot of nothing, but like, man. So after the convention, I went to a nomikai. I did a nomikai with my friends from the Maid Cafe, my new friends from the Maid Cafe, and Martha. And that was very fun. It was a great way to end off the weekend. And then on my way home, United Airlines just lost my luggage. Like, they just lost it. I was able to get it back within the week, but it sucked. It was a good convention, and I had a lot of fun. The community there is very kind. Let me think. What did I learn about myself from this event? So, what I learned this time was that it's okay to be vulnerable and ask for help. And that I also need to pace my goddamn self. I like had absolutely wrecked my voice at the Idol event, and I spent the next 2 weeks like nursing it back to health. So now what? Well, if I had filmed this when I intended to, I would have said that I was waiting for United to give me my shit back. I had the whole like Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch ass motherfucker bit planned for this. I don't know. And I would have said like, oh, I'm going to Metro. And I'm scared because the Florida community is very big. But now I'm done with Metro. So the next steps for me is to restock for the back half of my tour. It's looking like Anime Magic in August is gonna be my last event. So I will see you guys again when I film at Techo for my MetroCon video. And then if I don't see you then, I will see you maybe in the next one. Maybe when I put up performance footage.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。